Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and you've come to the right place to learn all about how to build your brand. If you are just popping in, I am partnering with Fiverr to launch a new line of apparel for the freelance lifestyle. And my very first product are these work from home shoes. Over the course of 8 weeks, I will be building out a blueprint that you can follow to launch your own brand. Last week, we dove into our brand story and how we start to talk about our new brand. This week, we're gonna go through how we actually use that work to develop our brand equity. Okay, so what am I even talking about? Remember what we said last time about how people don't fall in love with brands because of what they sell, that they fall in love with brands because of what they promise to do for them and how a brand makes them feel. In marketing lingo, this is what we mean when we talk about a brand's equity. It's simply what a brand stands for in the hearts and minds of its customers. So how do you begin to stand for more than what you sell? That is a great question. It's about delivering on your mission statement through your words and actions. It's how you talk to your customers, the content you put in their social media feeds, the bigger impact you have on the world. Ultimately, it's about every little interaction someone has with your brand. To figure out what your brand equity is, I like to use this 5-step framework. First, list all of the products and services that your brand creates. So in my case, this is going to be my work from home shoes. Second, write out your brand's unique points of differences. The things that would make someone choose your brand over somebody else's. I might list how my shoes are handmade, they're super soft, they're really cute, and they're super comfy. Third, you want to decide how you want your brand to make people feel. I want my brand to make my customers feel really comfortable, but it's about more than that. I really want them to feel free to be creative and curious and to explore. Fourth, you want to describe the traits that your brand would have if she were a person. I might say that my brand is optimistic, she's free-spirited, she's an adventurer, and self-made. And lastly, you want to summarize all of this in a short statement that describes what your brand stands for. So the way I feel I can best describe my brand is with the line, free to be. So don't worry if you didn't catch all of that. In the description below, there's a link to a free downloadable template that lays this all out for you. And I'll be posting a copy of my brand equity framework up on the blog. The important thing to know is that going through this process will help you see how the different parts of your brand all come together. You can then use this framework to evaluate whether something like a new product, a partnership, or even just a social media post helps or hurts your brand. At this stage, I also like to do a little bit of competitive research to check that this brand that I'm building truly is different than what's already out there. I thought this would be another great way to get help from Fiverr. So I started by identifying a few other brands who I think my customers are probably already buying slippers from. And then I worked with someone from Fiverr to get a better understanding of how each of those brands is differentiating itself. As I think about my pricing and messaging, I'll be able to use this research to make sure I'm setting my brand apart. The other way you're going to use this information is to develop your brand identity. That means your brand colors, your font choices, and your name. And they should all work together to bring to life this equity that we've created. And that, my friends, is exactly what we'll be getting into next week.